Let's start with you, Mickey. Who are you? What do you do, and where do you do it?
My name is Mickey Wiewiura. I'm currently the Eastern Trustee and the chairman of the Union Education Committee for the MPFFU. In a previous life, I was a fireman in Dearborn Heights, retired as a battalion chief 2 years ago, 15, 16 years as union president, another 5 on the executive board there, and I've been involved with the union my entire career. The goals and objectives of our committee are pretty much set out at the convention by the members, and whatever is brought to the floor and is passed at that time. So the focus of what we might be doing is dictated by the membership themselves. So our committee, our task is to bring that product back to the membership throughout the state. It might be as simple as a class that they're asking for, or more information about a topic, whatever it might be, as far as from the education committee's point of view.
Copy. So you facilitate education at the behest of the convention constituents, essentially.
Yep.
I've been in the fire service for about 20 years, 18 years as a union member. Actually, today is my 18th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And so I've obviously noticed there's a spectrum of our members, right? You got new hires. That's pretty easy. And then you got your willing and wanting participants, those people that want to know what's going on with every little detail. And then you have these casual knowledge collectors, like we got a contract coming up, or is this thing at the state, or cancer presumption, whatever it is.
The guys that show up to the meeting once every 4 years,
right.
ratification.
Right. Or maybe there's free drinks this year at the 6th district or whatever district you're in, right? So there's always that. So talk about the different things that you prepare for the different types of members that we have.
Those are probably our 3 biggest ones, right? The new members, probably our biggest one, because a lot of the time these kids are coming in, they don't even have a clue, maybe even what a union is at all,
right?
Let alone the fire service union, how we're different from other unions. It's focused specifically on the nuts and bolts, and it starts at 0 and works up, and why we are what we are, how we got here, the things we do to maintain where we are. And it's kind of a big picture look and a basic introduction into the union.
So does it start with like an IFF 101 and then zero focus into Michigan and kind of show you what's going on?
Pretty much it, yeah. So we're kind of making some tweaks to it, but that's really it. You have to imagine the kids coming in and not knowing anything. So you have to start at 0, right? You start at the bottom, and the IFF is an organization. The MPFFU is an organization within that. Your local is an organization within that, right? So the IFF is like the parent company. It's the big one, right? The mothership. And then the MPFFU, and then your locals beyond that.
Fantastic. Now, what about all of your willing and wanting participants? What do you have like available to people that are up to speed? They know what's going on with unions, the active people that are like thirsty for more information.
Yeah, so we actually do a lot of with the international comes in, and it's their PEP, it's Partnership Education Program. So make sure I got that right. They actually facilitate classes on topics. There's probably about 40 different classes that they do. Will you work with them sometimes, but depending on what your level is. So you might be an introduction. Maybe you're a new executive board member, and you don't know how to be the treasurer or the secretary or the vice president, whatever those might be. We do have classes that are geared for that. And then maybe an advanced class, so maybe an intro to negotiations, of how to negotiate a contract, and maybe an advanced negotiation. So we have classes geared for different guys, wherever they might be. And even the guy that shows up every 3-4 years for the contract ratification, the Garrity and Weingarten rights, those types of things, or the guy that causes trouble, that guy covered too.
Yeah, so making sure people know their rights if and when they make a mistake, because they may not be as knowledgeable as they should be under the moment.
Exactly.
So they need protection. Stupid needs protection too. Well,